unstable weather today. First it's sunny, then it's pouring rain. The only thing consistent is, I guess, the harsh winds, and it's actually really cold. I did sneak a quick flight in though for the time that it was a bit sunny anyways. And what's going on today? I guess it's interesting reading this one with all the news about wars and stuff like that. I guess this would happen more frequently now in terms of companies wanting to attach guns and stuff to it. How about this one? It says UAS drone subsidiary Duke Robotics sniper drone showcased at a leading international air show in the Asia Pacific region. It is, as they say, I guess a drone with what, like a sniper rifle or something? UAS Drone Corp, a leader in robotics technology and drone solutions, is pleased to announce that the sniper drone generated much interest at a leading reputable international air show in Singapore. And they say here, our advanced robotic drone system is designed to serve the growing need for tech solutions in the combat field, especially during these times of growing military tension and conflicts, said Yosef Balaka, CEO of UAS Drone Corp. Demands for a remote-operated drone weapon system is surging, and following our strategic 2021 collaboration agreement with Elbit Systems Land Ltd, we believe that we are well positioned to meet these growing needs. I guess it's one of those stories again where when it comes to things like wars, manufacturers who supply the equipment definitely make a lot of money out of this. I guess it's this drone here. It says what? The military solution TIKAD. The TIKAD is the first and only unmanned aerial solution armed with lightweight firearms. It enables remote, real-time, and accurate firing of lightweight firearms via an unmanned aerial vehicle platform. I guess for a lot of regulators, this is okay, huh? Versus, let's say, a toy drone. You gotta ban all of those. Can't use those for what? Just flying for fun or taking pictures and photos of the scenery. Which kind of makes me think, because this was actually kind of an interesting article with things such as regulations and drone ones. They make absolutely no sense in many places. They're contradicting. How about this one? It's kind of fascinating. This one says, court overturns dumb drone law. Former Observer editor Joe Papalardo gets to claim victory. So it sounds like it's a story of the media, for example, being barred from using a drone before, but I guess with this, they won. And it says, we didn't get a chance last week to mention a noteworthy court case that was a big win for journalists and for free speech. But since the Dallas Morning News has so far overlooked it, despite the many Dallas connections to the case, we figured better late than never. Chapter 423 of the Texas Government Code was a dumb chapter. While allowing drone photography for all sorts of commercial settings, it banned the practice in many of those same settings for journalists. Patrick Williams, editor of the Dallas Observer, offered a hypothetical last week. Under Texas law, a pipeline company could use drones to take pictures of its own lines and use those photos in its marketing materials to investors. If that same pipeline leaked and began spewing oil over the countryside, any news photographer who dared to use a drone to take a picture of the leak could face criminal charges and be sued by the pipeline company. That makes absolutely no sense. I guess you could say that is a dumb law, per se. And it says it's appropriate that the Observer till now was the only Dallas outlet to write about this. A former Observer editor named Joe Papalardo was a plaintiff on the suit that led to the law's undoing, along with the National Press Photographers Association and the Texas Press Association. The suit described an incident involving Brandon Wade, a North Texas freelancer, and it was supported by the amicus brief written by Paul Watler, a Dallas lawyer. Like I said, lots of Dallas connections. The rest of the state can thank us for defending truth, justice, and the American way. Oh, and making it possible to catch people who dump pig blood into rivers. Again, that did sound like a dumb law if you think about it, where someone could take a picture, use it commercially, but as soon as someone uses it for investigative reporting or whatever, then you use the technicality of the law to say, nope, you can't do this, I'll sue you, you're banned, or whatever. Which makes me think, because when it comes to over-the-top regulations, many times it just doesn't make sense. But imagine like this, how many people were there who went up to, let's just say, these journalists and says, hey, it's quote illegal what you're doing there. They do nothing to try to change the laws, but instead they just try to drone police everyone. I mean, just look at some local communities or anything like that, like drone communities. Look at all like the people that drone police other people who are doing absolutely nothing wrong per se. And even if the law makes no sense, they'll say nothing about it. Instead, they'll be like, I don't know, some kind of snitch or something like that, just trying to report people because of why. You want like over-the-top regulations to stay there? I can see if people are doing something dangerous and so forth, but they're doing absolutely nothing wrong, and the laws like here, like they say, is dumb. Then shouldn't you be doing something to try to change it? That's my thought anyways. It's just kind of crazy when you see actual drone operators encouraging over-the-top regulations that have nothing to do with safety in general. And I quickly read this, which was kind of interesting. It dealt with that bit I read the other day where the billionaire Elon Musk was putting a poll out on Twitter asking people if the platform is, for example, promoting free speech or protecting it, and whether a new platform is needed. So the assumption is he's thinking of making one. But I guess this was popping up today. It says Elon Musk just took a 9.2 stake in Twitter. A week ago, Elon Musk was asking his Twitter followers for their views on the social media platform. Now he's bought nearly 10% of the company in a deal worth close to $3 billion. What's going on here, huh? Is he gonna buy out the platform? This would be kind of interesting. Although I think it would be better just to start your own platform, isn't it? Especially with his name brand, I guess, recognition with all his projects like SpaceX and all that. That's what I would think anyways. But this would be kind of interesting when you have people with the money, the resources, and they have different viewpoints compared to another juggernaut. What would happen there when they duke it out? Either way, more competition is better in my opinion anyways. Alright, see you guys later.